Billy getting, yep, 7. Hazy, goalkeeper. Toby Keller. Yeah. 1. Pitcher Forge, yep. 7-2.
Kei aku nui, kei aku rahi tēnā koutou katoa. Whakapiripiri mai, whakatatatata mai ki tēnei o ngā whakapāhotanga. Te kēmu tuatoru o tēnei rangi ke ki ana i ngā kēmu poiwhana. E rua noiho ngā kēmu e toi mai ana. Koenei kapa kua eke ki te papatākaro ara ko te tīma heke iho i ngā pakeke te kauma ono tau. Kei kahurangi. Te tīma no te raki o Aotearoa, ana whakawhiti atu ki te tīma e mau kakaariki ana ara ko te iwi Māori tēnā. Ladies and gentlemen, warm greetings, acknowledgements and mihis to those that have joined our coverage on Whakaata Māori. On our online platforms at Whakaata Māori Active, acknowledging youth sport and the important role it plays to growing young men and young women. So a big mihi to all the stakeholders, the supporters, sponsors such as Caltex, Whakaata Māori, New Zealand Carbon Farming, Apollo, Bailey's, ka mutu ki te karapu o Western Springs nei, nā rātou tātou i manaki mo te roa ngā atu o tēnei o ngā tukinga, o tira i tēnei o ngā rangi. Been privileged to call alongside a tuakana from Ngati Awa, mā tātua waka in Wiremu Patrick, who's travelled all the way up from Tauranga to acknowledge our reo Māori and the contribution that sport plays for our rangatahi and our youth. Mihi ana ki a koe, te tuakana e Wiremu.
Tēnā koe ho, ngā mihi ki a koe, o ngā kupu whakamahana i te iwi, i tēnei kēmu te kēmu tuatoru, o tēnei tōna mana, ki ngā wai o rea. Ki tāmuki makaurau i te rānei.
Acknowledgements to our ancestral mountains that spoil this geographic area. Mihi ana ki a o Wairaka, Mount Albert, Maunga Whau, Mount Eden, Maunga Kie at One Tree Hill. O tira ki te rangi I totongia ai te ihu o tama te kapua, rangi toto, and the Waitemata. It's been a grand spanking day e hoa mai. It's a mean games from the 16s, playing the southern catchment of New Zealand, to the 19s, playing the southern catchment of New Zealand, our two Māori squads. And these next two games are a representation of two Auckland teams, an under-16s and an under-19s team that are in the catchment of Tāmaki, Piki Whakarunga, ki te Tai Tokerau. The southern demograph, I suppose, is beyond the Bombays, just below Waikato. So kaua koutou e pōhehe, ko te kapa no te nota, no te ika Māui, ko te kapa no te tonga, no te waka Māui e kau. Just to reiterate that the South team is not a representation of just the South Island, and the North team isn't specific to only the fish as a whole, but predominantly the tail of the fish. So no matter where you're from, we all come under the one korowai, or the one cloak of our love for football, and it's a privilege to bring you coverage here on Whakaata Māori e mihi kawana.
E whakamohu atu ki a koutou nui ho, ko tēnei te kēmu tuarua o te tīma Māori tēnei rā. Ko tēnei tīma I tākoro I te ata nei, ki Aotearoa ki te tonga, I taua kēmu rā, I tō rātou whā ki te tahi. This is the second game we are watching here today for our Māori team, our Māori boys. They had a game this morning against the under-16 New Zealand Southern side, and they were 4-1 winners in that game, and we saw a lot of skill on show and a lot of flair, abundance of flair from our kaitākoro Māori.
Feel for our Australian Open with the sort of facing at the moment. Like you said, Wiremu, it's game 2 for the boys in green, and the boys in the baby blue are fresh, and they get a taste of what our environment is like, the climate is out here.
Ai, tika tau a tāhua tēnei wāhi, tēnei rohe. I te ata nei I ki te mātou I ngā tamariki e tākoro ana. He wāhanga hararei kura tēnā, e nei tamariki I koro te au he ono pea, ngā pakeke, engari he raue ki te mātaki, ki te kite. I a rātou e haratau ana, e whakatihi ana. This morning, as the games were going on, there was a group of young kids who were training at this awesome facility, and very lucky to be able to, for those children to be able to come here in their holidays and learn and practice the game that they love.
Just like to acknowledge those boys that are fortunate enough to find a spot into the New Zealand North team. A range of them have come out of St. Peter's College in Auckland, Tauranga Boys College as well, St. Kentigern's College, Westlake Boys, Botany Downs even, in the east side of Auckland. Ka mutu ko Tetehi no Kirikiriro, Hamilton Boys High and Asher Clark. Just have a quick nohi at our Māori team list as well. Mo taku hea ki te kore e tino hāngai ki te hunga kei runga I te whira. We've got Nevo Zereros of Ngai Te Rangi Ngāti Kahungunu Heritage, Kira Homa Snowden, Te Rarawa Ngāti Whātua, Ngāti Rauru, Ngai Tahu, Sam Littlejohn, Tūhoi, Jed Pettit, Court, Ngāpuhi, Joseph Matthews, Ngāti Tūwhare Toa, Joseph McKenna, Ngāpuhi, Ngā Rauru. Get to the rest of them throughout the game. Coached by Darren Orchard of Ngāti Rangi Wewehi. This is the under 16 youth boys development squad. Pleasure to bring you coverage here at the Seddon Fields in Point Chevalier. Ngā puna o Waiorea. Surrounded by some of our other cousins that are in the Auckland Zoo and Motat in the Western Springs Park. Ki ngā hau e whā ngā mātāwaka rarau mai rā.
Tēnei te kokona tuatahi, first corner of the game. Ki te tīma o Aotearoa. Pana te kaitākoro te pōro, ki waho. Ke karo tēnā, e kokona anō kei te haere, another corner. Well defended by te tīma Māori. Corner's floated in, good strong header. Another defensive header. Ko tēnei te kokona tuatoru. Third corner in a row, really piling on the pressure here.
Game 1, Wiremu, we broke the ice in this first instance of Game 2 of the...
E te tīma Māori te pōro e nai nei. E te āta taki rātou i te pōro. O he hapa tēnā. Ngere ke te pai. So just watching both teams here. Getting a feel for each other. Moving the ball around well. Aha ko te wera wera. Even though it's hot, they're all being very active. Oh, tricky tērā kai ara. A bit of a trick there from the goalkeeper. Tokomahanga kai mātaki I tēnei kiemu. Lots of supporters down here at the ground. E he mea kei tāmaki makaurau koe. E wāti ana koe, nau mai hara mai. Hara mai ki te mātaki, ki te tautoko. If you're around Auckland and you've got a bit of free time this afternoon, come down to Western Springs. This is the Te Kēmu Tua Toru. This is the third game of 4.
Yeah, take the first. Yes, there, boy. Come. Pressure. Go, you're sitting now. You go. Yeah, very good, you. Oh, boys, come on. Halfway up. I've got 2.
Over.
I nai nei. O, ka tere haere te tīma Māori o Aotearoa. Tere te haere. Ko hoatu te pōro ki te tīma o Aotearoa. Ki te mota. Te Northern. E ko kore ki te kore. The score still 0-0, 0-0. Kare te tahi tīma. E puta, e kōra, haven't yet had any score. Aha ko ngā pukenga maha o enei kai tākoro. Kanikani, mahaki.
Go line.
Te kēmu tuatahi. Koe te kai kōra tuatahi. He scored his first goal within about 3 seconds. Oh, anei, te kōra tuatahi o tēnei kēmu. Rau e tēnā, i āta pāhi, āta whana. Taka te pōro, I whanaia ia te pōro, ke roto, ko tahi ki te kore. It's the first goal of the game. A nice build-up play, the ball fell nicely, and he calmly put the ball into the back of the net.
Ko ai atu, ko taku kaihana anō, Chief.
Anō.
Ko tana tuakana, bro, ko Kaia, ko whai wāhi atu ki te, ki Amerika. He's at one of the universities in America. Kaia rangi haua. Runs in the blood. Not my taha, obviously, but must be Ngāti toa rangatira. Ngāti tū whare toa.
That might have been his third goal, I think, of the
Third
game.
goal of the day, bro. Yeah. Tai Timu, Tai Pari, the New Zealand North team had most of the possession and the attack in the opening phase of the first half. Hewe anō ka whai wāhi atu te kapa Māori. Ki roko i te kēmu. As you said, keep an eye on this trickster. Not afraid to retreat a little bit and get his defenders involved. Let's see how the North squad, Aotearoa ki te raki, respond. Oh, good footwork there. Just maintaining position well. Our North squad. Bit of a stutter step.
Te ahua nei, toko maha ngā kai kani. Ie nei tīma e rua. Some very nice footwork from both teams on display. Oh, I whara ia. Got a free kick here. Te Aotearoa ki te raki to the northern team. They'll take their time to line this up, get themselves into position to hopefully be able to capitalise.
Kare, kure, kuraina ana enei taitama ki rātou anō. No doubt there'll be some boys that are familiar with one another, playing club football and representing their first 11 for different high schools, trying to get the rub over the green of one another.
Good hit the first one, Charles.
That only increases the competitiveness and enthusiasm on display.
Pērā, tētahi painga o enei momo kēmu ne, ka tākoro tahi e tahi hoa, me tahi hoa riri hoki. Ai, ko te tino whainga katoa ne, so when they're playing against their friends or with their friends, you know, they always want to get one up on their friends, their whanaunga, maybe their cousins even.
Ia mea nui te tiaki i te pōro, ko te tākoha i te pōro e pērā ana, kāre pēr i te tino pai. But when it's on, it's on. Some of these teams are given the freedom a little bit to be able to follow their puku.
Play. Man on.
E te umere, e te pōro tehi, te tīma o Aotearoa ki te raki. Engari I ki te kai whakawākau haritumi. Bit of disagreement there from some of the players from the northern team. They thought they deserved a penalty kick. However, the referee has waved play to continue, waved to play on.
Go again. Man, you go. Bounce, Bevo out. Good ball.
Bit of a brain explosion there from number 13 of our Māori squad.
Yeah, this is in a dangerous position here. See how if there's a wall that's set up or not. Ke tai apa ārai. So they'll be trying to set up so it makes it difficult for this free kick to go into or close to the goal.
Yeah, mā wai te whanahāmene nei. Hea te nama kei tana tuara. Tai hoake. Oh, strike. Nama waru, taku te tiro, Charlie Taylor.
Charlie Taylor, e tino rawe tērā whana.
No Westlake boys, te tamara. Beautiful strike. The next best thing, I suppose, is a corner after the unsuccessful goal. But shots on target is what we like to see here, to build a bit of pressure.
Tērā hoki, e pai te mahi o te kai ārai. Great save too from the goalkeeper there.
Anei te tohu ngā tepe, te waiwai para huti huti. Ai rata ana ki te āhuatanga o tēnei kai wawao, kai wawao hoki. E wawao ana I tana wāhi motu hake. Been impressed by this number 2 on the left side of the fence. He's held his own really well. He's a very sizey chap. Ngari hara I te mea ko te rahi o te tangata, te mea nui ne. E roto I tēnei tu āhuatanga. E nei momo hākina kina. Poto mai, tā rōroa mai. Nei anoa nikau te kaipiro tuatahi. Ngana ana ki te whānga I te pōro ki tana hoa tākaro. Ngari auare ake. Arawe te whawhai. Whakamātautau, ngā kapa e rua I a rātou anō. Wero atu, wero mai. It's testing each other out and... Ooh, there's a hint of an arm there. E kau. Koina te paenga o te iwi Māori. He kaha no rātou ki te whakawhiti-whiti. Hea te whakata te āhua nei he wā inu. Wā wai Māori he kua mutu rāne I te wahanga tuatahi.
Te āhua nei he
drinks break nera.
inu pia.
Aira. 20 minutes in usually. It's our time, yeah. 20 past 2.
O mai hoki tērā waiwai o te piki wharara. Te nama tuarua. Te tima Māori. Ai e te noho. Ai te te atu ki te tākoro. Maybe a little bit of injury there. For the number 2 from the Māori team. Might be a substitution, early substitution. Kei ware ki tēnei te kimi tuarua. Just as a reminder, this is their second game of the day, so understanding there will be some injuries, maybe a few knocks as the bodies get a little bit tired.
Josh front, and Ash if you come in for Josh. Okay? Guys. Don't worry about the score. Don't panic. Don't get frustrated.
Ke te wera te rā i kunei, reira ka inu wai, nā kai tākaro katoa. Quick drinks break here, making sure that the players' welfare is well looked after and they're well hydrated.
Go, guys. Go. 30 seconds. Back on. Go, please.
Where we go, boys?
Go.
Ia ki te kai wawao, te kau ngā hekona, ka timbata anō. Nō reira, hoki ngā kai tākaro ki te whira, tākaro ai.
E mihi ana I te whakaro kia paku whai wā whakatā ngā kapa e rua I runga anō I te āhuatanga ki te huarere. I'm sure the players are very appreciative of the opportunity to re-up. A bit of liquids in, chance to regroup and plan the next phase of attack. Just a reminder, the under-16 Māori team were successful in the opening goal 10 or 12 minutes into the first half. Scores of 1-0. Te kapa Māori in the green. Te kapa o Tāmaki o Aotearoa. Ki te raki in the baby blue. Back underway following the drinks break.
You got sunscreen on those legs? Yeah.
Rā te whana mai ngā rangi tū hāhā ki te papa. Good control there by the right wing. Through ball's the call. Great attacking opportunity for the North squad. And an even better cross, just couldn't finish off. He uaua mā te iwi Māori te kaute, I ona wā. Only 10 players on the park. Hold up the ref to see. Hang on, cuz.
Kia rau te moe o e ahanga momo wai, ki roto I ngā pātara wai o tēnei tīma. No te raki engari, ko timata pai rātou. Great start here from the northern team. Some beautiful interplay. Ended up in an excellent cross and just almost got a goal. But the goalkeeper for the team of Māori was alert and averted the attack.
What a better way in acknowledging the Treaty of Waitangi in a showcase like this where our tangata tiriti, our brothers and sisters that call New Zealand home are here, up against each other, but playing as one. We look forward to the chance to acknowledge our founding document in a few days to come. And as for us Aucklanders, we get another day off as well on Monday for the Auckland anniversary. So we're very thankful of that. Even though us parents want to send our kids back to school, they're with us for a bit more than the 6 weeks. It's also a pleasure to be able to celebrate our language in contexts like this. A topic that's been challenged in government and on the decision-making table, but let's remind one another the importance that it has and the presence that it has. Rere mihi ana.
Ai rā, ko te reo te matapi ki te ao Māori. E rawe ki te whakaronga, ki te mātaki, ki te reo. Aha ko te wāhi, aha ko te kaupapa. E rene ana te reo.
Māua ko Wiremu he whakatinanatanga me ki o te reo, te aku I te reo hei reo tuarua. Tērā titihi o ngā whakatauki ko a Pakutini hia e au ko te tūwhiti a te hapa, kaua ko te tūwhiti a te hopo. Ri anā ngā whakapāha ki te puta mai he hapa, he ā, he o, he I, he ki, he harane. Mā te aha I te ngana, mā te hapa, e tika ai.
Nā te hapa ka ako. Ka ako tonu I atera. Whawhai tērā, pakihiwi ki te pakihiwi. Engari I ki te kaiwawao, kare te pai. Bit of a shoulder to shoulder there, and the referee has judged a foul. And play continues with our Northern team. New Zealand Northern on the attack.
Very impressed with the initiative that New Zealand Secondary Schools Football Association and the Māori, Aotearoa Māori Football Association providing pathways for our youth. And how nice would it be to play football in Hawaii, to get a bit of exposure later on in the year. And like you said, there are many pathways in terms of employment and opportunity, not only as a player on the field, but certainly in management and administration, physiotherapy, coaching, the medical space. Big acknowledgements to Western Springs for having us here. Frustration kicked in there. I would feel frustrated too if someone was trying to dance circles around me. He's been doing it all day. The brother Hux, Mahaki. Ko tini huki tana poraka I te kaumawhitu ke I te kemu I mua rā. Where's our Phoenix place, bro, in the Australian League? Are we still nearabouts? The top of the tepu, ki te tihi tonu? Tū.
Engari, toru pia ngā marama ke te tui.
E hia katoa ngā kemu o te tau. Rua te kau neke atu?
Pātekau neke.
Pātekau.
Tuatahi ka tū ngā kemu. Ko te round ne, so me ki, so the league. Muri tēnā ka tīmata ngā playoff, so they start with the league format. Kore te ki te NRL. And then ko ngā tīma e ono. The top 6 teams, pare tonu, ki te rā knockout phase.
Putting a fight, aye.
Nico! Nico! Sean, drop!
He kaha rawa tērā rutu, ko te tikanga, kawe aro ki ngā waiwai o te kōriri. Very strong tackle there. Looks like he's okay. Play will continue.
The day's pretty much been played in some good spirit. Wiremu hasn't really been too ugly. Haven't seen many cards come out of our Kaiwawao's pūkoro.
Hi bro, tautoko, all the players are trying their best and obviously trying to keep each other safe out there. Every now and again, you know, something is a bit mistimed, but there's no malice in these tackles. Iwa he pai tēnei whiako ki a rātou katoa. Awesome experience for all these players about to play in a facility like this and to be able to put their best foot forward. It's a great day, got a lot of people watching here. Perfect day for football.
It's also pleasing to see, besides the games that we've televised and brought to you through our live stream platform, we've also had some clinics put on for our younger tai tamariki, our up-and-coming footballers. That takes a bit of organising and commitment too, so another impressive sight here at Western Springs.
Might be there one day, bro. Your boy might be out here playing on a stage like this.
Like you said, bro, just trying to wrap around them and encourage them no matter what whakatau or kōwhiringa they choose. I'm just pleased at trying to get the balance off the devices and the computers, the iPads, the phones that are taking over our lives, bro. So any opportunity to be outside, climb a tree, kick a ball, ride a bike, jump on a tramp is a win.
Ka tahi te wero ki ko tēnā i nei tamariki te honga tauhi rawa ki te mātaki ngā i papa rei ngā kēmu i ngā rorohiko ngāri ki au kāri tu atu ki te putaki waho tākoro ai ki te taho ohoa. Lots of the kids today, they love their devices, but you know, for us, the more old school ones of us, it's just awesome to see the kids outside playing with their friends.
It's a reminder sometimes for us adults too. Spend so much time scrolling and getting locked into the digital fatigue. Wenano, something to consider. Just like to thank the coaching staff. We've only got the names of the head coach, but I know it's e hara te toa I te toa takitahi e takitini ke. O reira ki ngā managers, physios, parents, koutou, te hāpai o.
Rau e te pāhira.
I tērā kōrero ki te tika muri ka tika mua. Talks to the importance of things working in unison behind the scenes allows for things up the front to flow and to click. Most certainly the same dynamics here in football and all sport, to be honest. Must be too hot for a ball boy on the far side. Wai mari e mātou kei raro i te maru, te tawharau, i te mahau me ki o ngā puna o Waiora. Stoked to be calling under the shelter of the club. Half of the day we're sitting scorching like a duck. Well, no, it's all part of the gig. Kare roa ka tangi mai te pūtātara. Not too long to go till the first half comes to completion. 1-0 still the points here on the scorecard of game 3 of 4. Still to come, our 19s match, where the 19s Aotearoa North team will take on the 19s New Zealand Māori team. They say the team that scores before half-time is usually the team that goes on to win. That wasn't the case for the Auckland North team. Mihi ana kia koutou, kua taringa areare mai nei, kua mātaki-taki mai nei tēnei whakapāhotanga. Big mihi once again to all the entities that have helped put the bread on the table. Māua ko Wiremu, kei konei tonu māua, ki te whakapāho, he oti anō, he wahanga, he paku wahanga whakatā, te haere ake nei. Tiki nā atu, he kaputi, he pihikete, he inu pia he ahara nei, hoki ora mai, ako ake nei, e mihi kawana.
Are you feeling good?
Funding is a real challenge. We know that a lot of schools face that ongoing, and the reality is if you go to a lower decile school in New Zealand, you are less likely to be able to afford to participate in sport.
Obviously, having come through it myself with kids and being one of those kids myself who played sport, I know how much it defined who I was. And now being able to go, I can't fix it all, but we can help and try and give to those people who are going through really tough times.
I just want to thank New Zealand Carbon Farming for taking the initiative and supporting schools like ours.
It's really important they have that outlet to come to kura for another reason other than curriculum, and for some reason in our water our kids just breathe sport, and having that resource here makes life that much more enjoyable and they can keep doing what they're good at.
Having this funding, being able to use it specifically targeting sport is hugely beneficial.
Want to catch a fuel bargain with Caltex and Supergold? Scan your Caltex app, Flybuys or Airpoints for 6 cents off per litre with Pumped. And show your Supergold card for an extra 2 cents off. Ah, feels good.
This isn't an ad about four-wheel drives. It's about knowing the place, as well as the locals.
You found the place. That's a good start. Built by my great-grandfather 20 years ago.
So sponsorship from New Zealand Carbon Farming has been fantastic for our sports teams actually who went away to tournament week. We're a community who's driven by sport, but often money and the cost of travel, accommodation and uniform can be a barrier for some of our students. And to come out with a new uniform for a number of sports, particularly our basketball teams who have been away at nationals, has been uplifting for the students and for our community. The support from the Carbon Farming has been wonderful.
Without them, then we wouldn't look like this.
Sport is about more than just the game. It's about going from teammates to best mates. It's the high fives and helping hands. It's learning when to back yourself or back your buddies. It's actually being excited to get out of bed early on a Saturday. Sport is about more than just the game. That's why Caltex is proud to help fuel school sports.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This isn't about what we wore back in the day.
we're going to go now. Going once, going twice, no more offers. Sold!
It's about being trusted to get a better result for our clients since 1973.
This is an opportunity that we can't pass on.
Do some more like diving stuff. I always really love the U16. No, I always know strokes, but just the skin. Or just strokes.
Could have been better. Good warm up for Patrick? Yeah. He's feeling happy. Patrick?
You react to it. And here's another thing. He keeps on doing it. Don't ever bite. Just wait.
The problem is, mate, you're coming across, 8 on 10 are coming across, we've already got a foot back and we've got shoes.
Yeah.
And then there's no switch, so if you play that
Ka koi te tūi, ka kete te kāka, ka kūkū, te kereru. Ka tangi hoki, ko māua, ko weremu. Tēnei anō nei ki te whakahōhā ia koutou e mātaki mai nā I tēnei pāhotanga. Mihi kawana. Ki tēnā, kua tūhono mai. Back again. Running on afterburners, Wiremu and I. Proud to bring you coverage of rangatahi football here in Tāmaki, Motokārau, where we have our Māori team who are showing great health and determination to kick on, being game 2 of the day for them, unlike our boys in blue. That is game 1. Here we see an opening chance here for the Māori squad. Frustration from one of their standout players. Didn't get to the ball when needed to. Great conditions here at Western Springs Ngā Puno o Waiorea.
Get Charlie off your man.
Central West, Auckland. We have representation of the North team, made up of a lot of central schools, central colleges here in Tāmaki, the boys in blue. And also our Māori team who have different whakapapa. But as John Tamihere reiterates that ahakoa no iwi ke atu, no marae ke atu, urban Māori proud has certainly made a presence in our bigger communities.
So is that like in possession?
Well, at the moment,
Tēnei.
Out of position. Just have a look at this thing and see whether he's picking up their striker or he's picking up their centre mid. Okay? Yeah. Especially when they're playing two
No doubt a lot of our whanaunga
Charlie, that's not,
make the transition over
he's not yours. Push on
Te
one.
Moana o Raukawa, our Tasman Sea, and call Australia home.
I say, Rizko, you become the third. Now drop yourself out.
West Island.
Off you go, Charlie. Push.
Got a foot to it.
Adam, 11.
Ai, kua timata pai ngā tima e rua. E paku whakatā. Whakapiki I te wairua. Mirimiri I ngā mamai. Whakarongo ki ngā kaiako, ngā kai whakahaere. E ha te rautaki pai. E te wāhanga tuarua o te kēmu nei.
Izzy, Adam,
Good start from both
one
teams
up, one
here.
behind.
They've had a bit of a chance to refresh, take some water on board, rehydrate, listen to what their coaches are saying about their tactics for the second half.
Kei taku taha akua nei e te iwi ko te tihi uri o Ngati Manawa. Brother Philip Parker here. Certainly got a big smile on his face for the quality of football that's been on display. What's impressed you so much, how the boys have turned out? I suppose the initiative overall?
Oh, couple, it's mean.
5 years ago, we never imagined this. 5 years ago, we had 14 boys on the list, and 4 of them were 11-year-olds. And 5 years later, we've now got 4 teams out, and a huge backlog of boys trying to get in.
That shows that the game of football, certainly Māori football, is in a healthy state.
And it's getting better. I'll be watching very closely our website registrations next week, because what generally happens for about 10 days after we do an event, everybody's Māori and everybody's a football player. Even fellas like me and Woody.
Our families, the Wātanes from Parehauraki and rugby league runs in our veins, but I was just saying to Woody earlier on, my son's fallen in love with football, and so we might have a registration from the husband family trying to bring the young bucka on board too. So I'm very pleased with what's on display here, Philip. But you know the saying that it takes a village to raise a kaupapa. No doubt you'd like to thank a few people for helping you put these sorts of kaupapa on and helping our game grow.
Aye, wow, shucks, where do we start? We go back to the very origin days when there was a man, Max Hall, I got in his ear, and he couldn't break free, and we ventured off for about 2 years, and he was there right at the beginning to break it all open. We took it down to Matua Maktapo, just after he stepped down from being the Māori All Blacks. We took the kaupapa there and said, Matua, what do you think? And he gave us a pretty real rundown of what was going to happen, and he was pretty right. So we were prepared to sacrifice the grind, to go into an area where it hadn't been developed or even explored. Lorna Carney, she's the wairoa to this, our marae kura, Lorna Carney. Gosh, there's so many. Nikki Thompson, Tim Bodgers down there. Tim was here like 5 years ago when we had the 14 boys. Darren Brown, who's leading our under-16s team. Darren Orchard. We had this conversation 35 years ago. Because we were annoyed that this wasn't, wasn't around for us. Because we fancied ourselves back in those days. He still fancies himself now. But I'm realistic. I'm 50. Oh, I can't keep up with these fellas.
I heard you earlier on, Phil, shouting out at your boys, manakitanga. And if you're the kupu, that the ethos and the values and the belief systems that our Māori people use to carry themselves in different walks of life, and it's nice to integrate those tirohanga, those sort of values and sport opportunities for our kids. Tell us about what's on the cards following this. I hear that the boys, Wiremu and myself, are coming to Hawaii too.
Aye. I think that might be a conversation. Our kōrero we might have to go to whakaata Māori, so Hawaii, so the older boys, when they play later on, they're trying to gun to make the list to go to Hawaii for under 20s, for the test series, the Hawaiian Cup. Beyond that, there's another couple of selections that we're looking at under 16, 17. So this young group there are trying to all vie off for some spots on that. And they'll be likely to be going into the Pacific. We're looking at places like Fiji, New Caledonia, possibly even Tahiti. So we're starting conversations with these as well. Where we can start to help the islands as well, realise their potential. And then at the end of the year, we've recommenced conversations with our Australian Aboriginal whānau over there in our senior space. So we're hoping to have a senior tour at the end of the year too. Still working on the Māori Masters. Haven't quite found another Indigenous peoples out there, that can throw together. But I heard that the Brazilians have got a few over there. So I don't know. Perhaps we bypass Hawaii and we just go to Brazil.
Straight to the top, take on the best team. It's an awesome timing to have this little kaupapa, this tournament go down, certainly with the Hui Āmotu that happened at Tūranga Waiwai just over the weekend. We've got our Māori people at Ratanapa at the moment, and Waitangi Day coming up very shortly. And with Te Tiriti o Waitangi ao reo being hot topics for our kids, it's been an honour for Wiremu and I to be able to celebrate our reo and our love for hākinakina and for sport. And so big mihi once again to Whakaata Māori and Rob Waddell for being able to participate and contribute to the game of football or poiwhana. What's your thoughts on whakaata Māori and Māori actives' contribution and commitment to rangatahi sport?
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, a huge shout out to Whakaata Māori and Wardell and Associates. We need this to be visible. You know, we need this to be visible, to be real to our people. You know, and without this sort of support, it would be probably Facebook lived off my phone right now. So a huge mihi and a huge thank you to those that got on behind today.
Tēnā koe Philip Mori whai wāhi mai ki nei pito kōrero. Just before you go, we've been a lot of impressed from the teina of our squad. Some of them will be knocking on that 19th door, and there's a whakatauki says that mā te teina ka tōti ka te tuakana, mā te tuakana ka tōti ka te teina, just keeping these siblings, this tuakana teina relationship alive. I think that the 16s grade will be a little bit more exciting than the 19s. Hoi no? It's in good hands. Thank you for spending some time with us, Brother Philip. I'll pass it over to Wiremu, who knows a bit more about the game than me.
Ai, kia ora. Kia ora matatou.
Ai, koe te kai whakahaere, o te poiwhanu Aotearoa. Ko Philip tēnā, he's put a lot of mahi into helping this game grow here in Aotearoa for Tiwi Māori. No reira ki aia, ai, kei te mihi, kei te mihi, kei te mihi. Ki aia, ki a whu, me ana mahi, kua mahi maha. Lots of people are behind the scenes of poiwhana Aotearoa Māori football, trying to give opportunities for our rangatahi so they can compete and play and hang out with their friends and their mates in a nice environment. So, te rau e te kaupapa. Ana.
Like he said, kāre pei te pai te whakahuahua kei mahu e tetehi. But yeah, 35 years ago,
Well done,
he saw the opportunity and the need.
Well done, Rico.
And there was a few that jumped on the kaupapa. And look where we're at now.
Yeah, a lot of these kids coming through now, they won't know what it was like back then. They will always think that there was always Māori football available for rangatahi. But people like Phil, you know, they've really laid these platforms, these foundations. So now all our tamariki will have somewhere to go where they can be themselves and be safe and connect to their whakapapa, the Māoritanga and te ao Māori.
Kaua, ko te ao Māori ana, ki engari ko tēnei mea ngā iwi take. There are a lot of indigenous communities around the world that may not get the opportunities as others do. So a chance to whakawhanaunga with other cultures, such as our iwi take, our iwi moemoeā. I don't know about our Masters up against Brazil though. Sounds like a bit of a wero.
Tāhua tēnā. Rau e tērā tākoro.
Crisp. That was very crisp, that goal.
Tēnā crisp. Josh Crisp tēnā.
Nei. Tauranga boys, tauranga ana.
Beautiful build-up play there from the Northern team. Took their time down the right wing. Well-weighted delivery into the box and a cool, calm finish. Just placed it into the net. Tāhua.
He orite ngā kaute i tēnei wā. Ko te tahi ki te tahi. Nelo ki e tehi. Another opportunity. Great save and follow through. Back to back. Double whammy there by Billy Higgins. First by Josh Crisp of Tauranga Boys College and finished off with another goal from the Westlake Boys centre fielder. And Billy Higgins. Geez, got it cut out for them now, our Māori boys. Ka kaua tātou e tino kohete ngia, e kohete he te rane. me te mōhio koe nei tā rātou kēmu tuarua. Let's be mindful that it is the second game of the day. The first game was 5 hours ago. 9 o'clock, where they were successful victors, 4 points to 1, up against the good under-16 Southern New Zealand outfit. Got their work cut out for them though, the second half of their last game, up against this Northland squad.
Ara, ko takoto te manuka. It's a big challenge in front of these boys now to try and get themselves back into the game. It's evident to see that there's some tired legs out there. This being their second game of the day. You can just see there in the background, perhaps that the Northern Under-19 team, New Zealand Secondary Schools Northern Under-19 team, they're warming up for the last kēmu, te kēmu whakamutunga o tēnei rā. They'll be playing against the Under-19 Tima Māori. Ka tima te tērā kēmu a te haurua i te toru kraka. That game will kick off at 3:30.
Get yourself in, get your body shape right.
Really looking forward to this matchup here with Mahaki up against Billy, 16 and of Tiwi Māori up against number 7 in the blue. Very agile, those two. Ana, o karanga mai te pai whakatā, te pai kai riwhi. Kia eke anō e tihi atu. Substitutions have been made. Fresh legs is the whāinga. Bruno there with a good defensive play on the right edge. Aotearoa ki te nota. Beautiful through ball. Slick feet. And another goal. Successful goal. Taiho ake.
Looks like the linesman is flagged for an offside there.
Ai, tū hapa ana. Ash Clark. Kiri roa. Aha, ko te tūhapa o te tangata. He rawe te pakari o ngā waiwai. Pēnei ēnei. Just hoping to clear the ball. Ngai Māori get out of their own red zone. Ke te aha, ke te ra. Ooh. Bit of friendly fire.
Cameron, well on Patrick.
Geez, peaky poke Koda hooky.
Billy, where's your man? Get right side. Halfway right.
Toko rua I runga I aia. Ngari ka wāwāhi tonu te tangata. Pai.
Yes, Asher. Go, Asher.
Nei, te tīma Māori ki te tahamātou. Difficult at the moment to find space. Some astute defending from the northern team. Another example there.
Go Bruno! Go Bruno! Oh! Finish! Oh!
Raue. Raue te rā mahi o te kai ārai. Wai te whanahoki. Just a great save there, down to the right. Difficult to do.
Full stretch, ne?
Full stretch. Mamai. Would have been a sore one.
Ka pai, no reira ko tohua mai te kaiwa wau he paku wā whakatā. Ka pēnā hoki I māua, ko wiremu, ko te kai kamera, ko koutou e mātaki-taki mai nā. Opportunity to go grab a quick drink as are doing these kai tākaro. Back for 20 more minutes of game 2. In fact, game 3 of the day, game 2 for Te Iwi Māori, game 1 for our Auckland North team. Don't go too far, plenty more action to come.
Passing is Guys, if they're going to try it out, keep their ball moving. Keep their ball moving. Supporting just the ball.
Side to
What up?
Go side to side, make them chase it. They have to come out. They come out and then you bang in. They're going to have to come out here now. But if you go slow straight and then boom, bang. Good lads. Well done.
Is it?
Usher. Say manage it. Say manage it. No.
He tiwi, koki mai, ko timata te wāhanga whakamutunga o tēnei kēmu tuatoru. Ia nai nei, e rua ngā mapiro ki te tima. Te tima o Aotearoa ki te raki, Northern Secondary Schools. Ko tahi ki te tima Māori. Kei ware ko tēnei te kēmu tuarua, te tīma Māori I tēnei rā. Reira kei te hare tonu rātou, aha koa ngā mamai, aha ko te wera. Kei te tākaro tonu, kei te tarai tonu. So welcome to the last part of this game, the third game today. Second for our Māori boys and the first one for the Northern team. We've got about 20 minutes to go. The score is 2-1 to the Northern Secondary School side. So time will tell who will come out on top. Big mihi to everyone here at the club at Western Springs for this amazing facility that they're sharing to enable us to host this tournament today. Great place to watch football, great place to play, safe for the kids, central to Auckland. So big mihi to everyone involved here at the club of Western Springs. You must have been around a few clubs, bro, in Tāmaki. How does this one compare?
Yeah, obviously. Everyone, Tāmaki, like most urban centres, are split into falls, north, south, east and west. And the central club here is a great meeting point for teams and clubs not to have to travel too far. Similarly to the sort of the major high schools that sort of participate at elite level, Mount Albert Grammar, Westlake Boys, Auckland Grammar, St Peters. Yeah, they're sort of based sort of in these urban centres too. So good of talent and to be at a club in a ground and a facility like this.
Yeah, the facilities certainly are improving year on year. The more that we see of these the talents that are coming through, the facilities are also increasing in their ability to be able to host events such as these. No mātou te whiwhi ki te tai mai ki tēnei tōna mana I tēnei rā, ki tēnei krapu. Fortunate to be here and be part of this today and just see what the game of Poiwhana football is doing for our rangatahi.
Ai, ko te kaura tēnā. Ai, angenge. Me he mehini.
Ko Finn Murphy tēnā, te kai kōra, mo te tīma o Aotearoa ki te raki, tino rawe. Nice weave through some defenders and then pass the ball into the right bottom corner of the net. So 3-1 I Nainei. Ki te tīma o Aotearoa ki te raki. Ko te haere tonu te kēmu.
Mihi once again to all our sponsors of Western Springs Association Football Club Baileys. Back to your feet, Tiger Turf, F45, Swanson. Looking easy canopies. Special shout out to our sister Peta who's been killing it. She's got her green boots on. She's ready to get the call up. It's been real helpful in terms of looking after us and ensuring that our game is profiled in a quality way and the skills that have been on display have matched it.
Ara, ko te tikina kiko nei, mehe mea ka hiko I te tangata, kurungi te whirara, ka mau I ngā putu, whitiporo anake, ka retai te tangata ki mau I ngā hu, ngā hānera, ka waiwai anake rānei, hei chaki I te papara I te whirara, ko tira te ture, o tēnei krapu. So just saying that they look after their facilities so well here that there's a rule that if you do set foot onto the turf, you must be wearing football, soccer, rugby boots, no shoes, no jandals, no bare feet. So that's a way to look after the turf. Apparently if you get too many flat-soled shoes on there, it starts to flatten the rubber that lies beneath the artificial grass there. Te ahua nei kua ngaronga poro katoa. We're just looking for another ball to get us going again.
I am with them.
I think for these players after the game now, they'll probably think about a bit of recovery, maybe get into some ice baths, get the legs right. I think they've got a few more days together, NZ Māori. So they'll be looking at best ways to recover, maybe a bit of a stretching session tomorrow to get their tinana pai. And then I think they're going to look to have a few more days together as they prepare for their games ahead for the rest of the year. Back in your league days, bro, what did you guys do as recovery? What sort of things did you guys do after games to make sure that you were okay for the next weekend?
Yeah, we didn't have the luxury of ice baths, but we'd try and find a harbour or a moana to have a dip in. Prize giving was later on that evening. We were right skating as well, and so as much as we should have iced up and looked after ourselves, would carry our decks down to the club, and you know how brutal it is.
In you go, Cam, in you go, Rico. Cam, in you go. Back we come, Billy.
Ai, he tohu pai tēnā. E nai nei, ke te mohi o ngā kaitākoro katoa, ke te chaki i te tinana. Ke te tinana te momo tapu ne, mehe kaitākoro ke, ke te tinana te mea matua, ka chaki, ka āta, manaki,
Don't get drawn out here, Rico. Rico,
Teko ko te āhuatanga ki te kai hoki te wai.
Go, cross one more. Cam behind you.
Nei Nico.
So it's well drilled into our athletes these days that you know the biggest asset that they have got is themselves and their bodies. So very accustomed to eating right, to staying hydrated, stretching, massage, all those sorts of things. Which yeah, when I was playing in the bro here, probably weren't really part of our regime so much.
Anei a Billy Higgins. Kaha pehi te rārangi wawao o te iwi Māori. Ko tahi ana ki te kemu e toi mai ana. Ka tahi te piki rā ko tēnei. It's been a full-on day here for the crew. Stay in it, though. Stay in it, e hoa mā.
Good, Josh.
Got another game to come, our under-19s. Māori up against our North, New Zealand North squad, secondary schools. Ara a Ronaldo e pāhi ana I te pōro kua pukumahi. Te tangata rā I roto I ngā tukinga. Still 3 points to 1 here.
Closing, what did you end up doing then? What should you have done?
Tōna te kau meneti neke atu e toi ana. Just over 10 to go.
I'm back. Good Hawks.
Kei aia ni. Hei, waka misu atu e mana. No matter how many peeps are on him, he just stays content. I think the more attackers or defenders that are on him, the more fun he has. He'll meet his match. Ka hu Māori e tonu te tū.
Bro, just did a lap.
Ngari ka waiho ma ona waiwai e kōrero. Whana kokona te otinga atu. Shots on goal there. Mahu e mai pia ko te kaha.
E rawe ki te wero tonu ngā tima e rua. Both teams still trying to get that goal. Still attacking right to the end.
Slide in, Josh.
Ka reroa, kamutu tēnei kēmu. I nainei ki te tima Māori, te pōro. Got a free kick just outside halfway for the Māori team. Instruction from their coach to put it into the mixer. And we need to pop up here.
Display of physicality there. Another brilliant through ball from the Auckland squad. To hanga tūreiti mai te whakatau a te kauwawau. Engari kei aia te mana whakatau. Must win some technological support to see whether it's on or off.
Kare kau te VAR. I tēnei kēmu.
Would have loved to see a bit of a strike off the half volley there.
Nice goal there, just slotted it ki te taha maui, the left side. Or the right side of the goalkeeper, left side of the striker there.
Me whai hua katika te rā o ngā kaitākaro. He's worked hard, has Sean Kane from St Kitteridge's College on this left edge. We've seen him involved in many a play, and it's only fitting and rewarding that he gets the slot one in himself.
You do the other side, you do the other side.
Hareruia, te karanga te iwi Māori. I runga I te rangi Māori te ngākau whakaiti. Kua ngākau tapatahi te tū. Mihi ana ki ngā kapa e rua. Kua whakapaukaha, kua whakapeto ngoi. Kua whakaheke wera wera. I tēnei rangi tonu. Big ups to the two teams, the coaches, the staff, the management, the mums and dads, the linesmen, the ball boys and our camera operators. Thanks for being here for game 3 of game 4. Kaua haere tawhiti e kare mā. 3 o'clock, I think, or 3:30 is our final game between the under-19 North and the under-19 Māori.
Thanks, mate. Hey, well done, hey. Appreciate it. Thanks so much. Yeah, no. Really too much for us, though.